guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Z. In today's video, we're going to do a rundown of the 494 visa. Before we do that, I just want to ask you to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, like the video, and turn on your notification bell. Right, thank you very much. And please guys, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below, because I just want to have a chat with you guys and also get feedback from you guys. So don't hesitate to give me feedback and also ask me any questions if you have. Right, so the 494 visa is a provisional visa which is granted for 5 years. So on this visa, you have to have a minimum of at least 3 years of work experience in your nominated occupation. I'll give you an example. If you're a software engineer, you need to have at least a minimum of years work experience, right? Full-time work experience for you to be able to qualify for this visa. And this visa requires you to actually work in the regional areas. And when we're talking about regional areas, we're not just talking about places like the Northern Territory, but we're also talking about any areas that are outside Brisbane, Sydney, or Melbourne. Those are also considered regional for the 494 visa. So you can go to any of those areas in any other regional areas that you have probably researched about, or maybe a friend or family member has actually told you about. So it's really up to you, and you have to apply for a job and get a sponsor, like an employer needs to sponsor you for this visa. And with this one, it's different from the other one that we did last time, the 482 visa. This one requires you to have a skills assessment. The skills assessment is mandatory for this one, and so it means everyone that's going to apply for it, they have to have a skills assessment. And your English test, the band is higher than the 482 visa. The IELTS is 6.0, and you can also follow the instructions that I gave in my previous videos. You don't need an employer to nominate you again for you to be able to apply for a permanent resident visa. Instead, you can actually go ahead and submit your 191 permanent resident application with no nomination from an employer. And if you have a look at the immigration website, you can actually see that there's about 650 plus occupations that you can choose from under this visa. And the downside of this is that you have to be under the age of 45 for you to be able to apply. So after 3 years on the 494 visa, you can be eligible to apply for a permanent resident visa. So, and you can do this on your own without the help of an employer. If you want to know how much this visa actually costs, let me screen record. So we're looking at the 494 employer-sponsored stream, and we're on imi.homeaffairs.gov.au. It says here you can stay for up to 5 years. And the cost for this visa is 4,910 Australian dollars. And if you want to check the processing times, this is where the information is. You just have to click where it says Visa Processing Time Guide 2 to read more. And you have to see all the conditions, right? Read all this information because it's very important. And you should also check your eligibility before you try and apply for any visa. So be this age, this is where it says you must be under 45 years of age when you apply for this visa. And there's more information that you can read on your own. And you have to be nominated by an approved sponsor. So this is for you just to get the visa before you move from South Africa, Zimbabwe, wherever you are. You have to be nominated by an employer. So the first thing that you do with this visa, because it requires skills assessment, what I would do if I was you is I would do my skills assessment, write my English test. While I'm doing both, I'll be applying for jobs, because there's no need to wait. You don't have to wait until you get a job Oh man, this is going to be so difficult because it keeps closing. Anyway, it stopped screen recording again, and now we're going to move on to you have to have the relevant skills and qualifications, have a positive skills assessment, and have this level of English language, meet our health requirement. Now, the good thing about this visa is that it allows you to have Medicare. So even if it's not a permanent resident visa, you can actually qualify for Medicare. So when you come to Australia, you can apply to get Medicare, which actually helps because it saves you a lot of money. So like I was saying, there's more information here. I'll leave you guys to go and read more about this. But like I was saying, if I was going to come to Australia on the 494 visa, the first thing I would do is I would just start applying for jobs, and on the side I'm applying for my skills assessment. Next step I would take would be to write my English test, and I'll continue applying for jobs. If I get a job, I'll provide my skills assessment and the English test results and take it up from there, because there's more things that you still need to do. You still need to do your health assessment. You need to also do your police clearance. That's another thing that you have to do. So those are some of the things that you can actually do after you get a job, because there's always a waiting period. But I would also quickly get my police clearance immediately after you get a job, or just because sometimes there can be delays, or when you start interviewing and you know that you could actually get that job. Because I know with IT sometimes you have to go through. Sometimes you go through 3 rounds or 4 rounds of interviews. So if you have a situation like that and you actually feel like you might be getting this job, you might be getting that job, then it's better to just start applying for your police clearance. But I would do it even before I get a job. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today, and I hope that you're going to benefit from this video, and you're also going to do your own research. Go and read more about this, guys. They just have to take your time. Don't rush it. Take your time, read more. If you don't know what website I was on, it's imi.homeaffairs.gov.au. if you have any questions, please make sure that you leave those questions in the comment section down below, and make sure that you like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.